we come to bring you nerd news.
Well, and everything else.
Geeky banter. Dirty jokes.
And my penis.
And Roger's jock.
My jock!
Guys, what's going on?
What's up, Chris?
Roger!
So, big news. Big news. And we're leading the show off with this. And I'm going to tease it just like it was teased to me. Constantine's coming to the CW, everybody. It's been renewed. Yay!
Yay, now the bad news.
It's a 10-minute long animated show. And they're going to do a couple episodes. Yay. And it's not going to be on the CW. It's on CW Seed. So there's that.
We're getting 20 minutes of Constantine cartoon.
Yay! Everyone rejoice. Our hard efforts and fanfare paid off. Fuck you, CW.
It's not their fault.
The show is good. The show needs to be renewed. And I saw that headline and I got really excited. I thought finally the fans won something. And we didn't. But hey, support the animated show. Who knows where it could lead? Maybe it'll lead to a full animated show or something else for the character. Who knows? I mean, basically,
they, in so many words, the fans did win. Like, it wasn't, at the end of a war, it's never, hey, everybody wins, everything's sunshine and rainbows. It's always like, hey, the spoils of war, you got your show, wasn't what you expected.
But, you know what, though? I'd have been okay if it was like, here's 15-minute episodes that's live action, or 20 minutes that's live action.
Costs too much.
On the CW stream.
Costs too much.
I don't care. That's how they kept Veronica Mars going.
Doesn't matter. It would cost too much.
Do it on the stream. How is it going to cost as much as animation? Animation's expensive, too.
Yeah, but animation, you don't have to, like, it's cheaper on actors, because generally you can get one actor, you'll be like, hey, we'll pay you for these 15-minute episodes, you get $27 an hour.
Okay.
And then they have one actor do all these voice parts. They go in, they record it, knock it out in 20 minutes. You don't have to have 18 different people on set at the same time to get it done.
Maybe. I don't know. I'd like to see live-action Constantine back again.
It'd be cool. Dude, I watched the show Troll Hunters.
You've been talking Netflix about this.
It's really good.
You've been blowing my shit up about this show.
It's a lot of fun, man. Cool show. Dude, it starts off really lighthearted. They kill motherfuckers in this show.
Really?
Like, main characters, you care about them, they're killing them.
Left and right? It's like Game of Thrones for kids?
It felt that way a couple of times. Like, they killed a character off toward the end of the season, and I was like, this is fucked up.
Courtney started watching a show. It's not really sci-fi, but it is kind of nerdy, called Reign.
Yeah?
On the CW, it's about It's about King of France, England, Scotland. Some history crap. But yeah, it's actually pretty good. Of the shows that my wife forces me to watch when I'm in the room with her, this one's one of the better ones.
Nice.
It's 4 seasons. It's pretty good. Chicks are hot. Acting's halfway decent. Get past the crappy love story and focus on what's actually happening. It's pretty good.
Get past the crappy love story.
Yeah, whatever. You know how these shows are.
I don't watch that one. No, I was forced to watch Pretty Little Liars.
I'm so sorry.
Well, dude.
So sorry.
I broke it down to Tara one day because I was like, I'm watching what I want to watch. And she's like, you blah, blah, blah. She said something about me taking the TV too long for that evening. And I was like, listen. I have watched days. There's like 50 fucking seasons of that stupid show.
Oh, it's bad. And Courtney was watching
this every episode is like an hour long. I'm like, literally, days of my life are fucking gone because of that.
Fucking ends.
I'm like, so I get the TV for an extra 23 minutes this evening.
Yeah. No, Pretty Little Liars is one of those shows that I thought the acting would get better as the show went on. And it doesn't.
No.
It doesn't. It gets worse. These chicks get older. I don't know how that show is still on the air. And good shows get canceled left and right.
It's unbelievably stupid, but it for some reason, there's a bunch of girls in their early 20s down to the 14-year-olds that watch this stupid show.
But then again, okay, I'm going to say the Supernatural just got picked up for a 13th season. Like, it is officially being renewed by the CW for another season.
Yeah.
As much as I love the show, I'm going to be honest, it's not the greatest show ever. Like, as far as acting or special effects or anything goes, it's not the best quality television, but it's still fucking good. I enjoy it. I watch Sam and Dean until they're 50. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, I think that's I don't know. I think that's kind of the thing. Like with these shows, the show just has a big following. Like it came out, it was good enough.
And the show Supernatural has done a very good job of every 5 seasons it reinvents itself, because the show was only supposed to be 5 seasons long, and then they kept going, and then they went so they had to reinvent the show from 6 to 10, and then by the time they got done with 10, they realized it was getting too campy and too goofy. And season 11, they just came out swinging. They fought the Sister of God.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And then after that, they're like, okay, let's scale it all the way back, and now they're just fighting humans again. And the show's good. Like they walk that tight line very well.
The line of tacking. Well, you know what? What was that show? It was a the vampire show with Sookie.
Oh, Suki.
Yeah.
Suki. Ugh, I love you, Suki.
Whatever. It was on a show.
True Blood.
True Blood. So, I got sucked in.
I'm sorry.
To the first season. No. Like, I'm watching it, and like the whole time I'm watching this, I'm like, this is bad. And I guess I got halfway through the first season, and then I was like, this is like, it got worse, and that's what blew my mind with it. I'm like, this lady was an X-Men.
Yeah, and she gets naked in the show a lot.
Dude, I don't even remember. Like, there was nothing memorable that happened in that. Like, I was just like, this is dumb. I'm done. It's over.
She got naked a lot in that show.
Hello.
So, that happened. Another show that's kind of going on forever. No, fuck that. We're going to talk about Legion real quick and how excited I am for Legion. So, it's getting more and more like this is one of those things that X-Men want to talk about and X-Men want to do. The show is actually physically tied into the cinematic universe, and it looks really good. Legion looks really good.
Yeah, it does look cool. I had to take a phone call. Sorry. No, Legion looks really, really wicked awesome. I keep a little bit of caution. Like, I've got a little bit of caution with that show, though.
I do too. It's going to be interesting to see.
I'm stoked though. And then in a couple of months, man, we get freaking Iron Fist and
Defenders.
There's a lot to be excited about. It looks like you were gonna talk some trash here, though.
I wasn't. No, we were good.
Okay.
I'm really happy with the way TV's shaping out to be lately. Riverdale. We're getting Riverdale.
Yeah.
Which, okay, so I don't know how I'm going to feel about this because I'm reading some early talks about it, and we're going to use the show. They're saying it's Pretty Little Liars meets Archie.
Ugh.
Right? There's a murder mystery. Now, there's one way to go about this. They could be just saying Pretty Little Liars because that's a show that's on, and it's a murder mystery.
Yeah.
And so it could go that way, which would be really bad, or it could go Veronica Mars. And it could be really good. It just kind of depends on what happens here.
Yeah, I mean, they could definitely walk the line of completely stupid, or make it a fun show. Like, well, that's the thing. Like a murder mystery show, like if done right, can be really good.
Yeah. We've had a few of those.
No, they're
Matlock lasted how many episodes based on murder mysteries? Murder, She Wrote.
I mean, Dexter.
I didn't care for Dexter.
Well, like the first season, first couple of seasons, there's always like a different serial killer or whatever. They're trying to figure out who it is. There's like that whole murderer, and it's a mystery, and then you find out it's his brother or somebody he's dating or whatever.
Like, I never watched Dexter. I could never get into it. But for me, it was the episode when the sister found out he was a killer. That season's the one I wanted to watch.
Dude, the last episode of that show...
They're bringing it back.
Yeah, I know. But the last episode that had aired was the most disappointing thing I've ever seen on a TV show.
You know what else we're getting back this year?
Which one?
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks is
coming back. I'm really excited for that.
Dude, I saw photos of Thor Ragnarok with Hulk in Planet Hulk gear.
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Yeah.
I cannot even begin to express my excitement about that.
On a scale of 1 to 10, though.
Nerd boner.
Nerd boner?
Nerd boner, man. I'm so stoked.
It seems weird that, so Marvel has kind of gotten away from doing, we had Doctor Strange, but they're getting away from doing the solo superhero movies. Like, Captain America, the past 2 have been Avenger movies.
I mean, 1.
Captain America 1 was... But Captain America 2 was
no,
definitely...
I mean, one of the two. Captain America 2, the Winter Soldier was...
It had Scarlett Jo.
She's basically in all of them.
Yeah, so was Iron Man.
Was he in it?
I think he was.
I
don't remember.
I don't think he...
I don't think it was a big deal.
He might have made a cameo. He didn't
That's
really have
still
a
a
part in it. No, that's different.
But then Civil War, it's all Avengers. You have...
No, Civil War is definitely Avengers 2.5.
Spider-Man Homecoming, where it looks like Iron Man's actually going to play a big role in this.
He has to.
Thor Ragnarok, which is the Hulk and the Thor teaming up being buddies.
I mean that's what everybody wants to see at this point.
I don't.
Everybody wants to see fucking Iron... Like, we're not going to get another Iron Man movie, probably.
I want to see the Demon in the Bottle storyline come out.
It'd be cool, but
I think they're there. Look at Tony Stark's character. He lost his girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
He's lost the Avengers with Captain America. His whole house got blown up in Iron Man 3. He is right there on the like. If they're going to do Demon in the Bottle, now's the time to do it, and it would make so much sense. Do it now.
It'd be a fun time to do it.
Yeah, and you'd actually get some depth to this character.
But you've got the whole Papa Bear vibe that he's got with Spidey.
Yeah, the bigger the bigger they are, the harder they fall. This is the perfect time to do that.
I don't know if I could get into like the character's a mentor to everybody right now, and I don't know that would.
How awesome would it be in Spider-Man Homecoming? Spider-Man gets hurt real bad, not dead, but real bad hurt, like Rhodes hurt.
Okay.
Right. And it's Tony feels responsible. You throw that, like, that's the straw that breaks the camel's back. That leads him down the spiral of alcoholism. That leads him to Demon in the Bottle storyline. Have that storyline go out, and at the end of the movie, he rises above it.
It'd be fun, but they're not going to do that.
Yeah, because there's no one to punch in that storyline.
It's not even about punching.
It is about punching.
It's not about it. No. Robert Downey Jr. is not going to do that.
I think he would.
I don't think he would.
I think Robert Downey would do that storyline. He knows that storyline. He lived it.
I know he lived it. I just don't think he would do it. And Disney sure as shit would not stamp anything on it. They're like, no way.
Well, no, fuck Disney. Here's the thing. Like, we saw with Civil War that the only thing they really care about is getting to the action scenes. That's really what they care about. Because that storyline was definitely taken to the back seat.
Hard.
And that's what's happening. And I think it's time for and that's why I think Batman vs. Superman was so good, was they focused on the storyline. That was a very slow movie. But it built up to that fight actually meaning something.
I mean, there's the cop-out mom thing in it, though.
There is. The resolution wasn't so good. But, I mean... It
was bad.
They could have fixed that. And I hope they learned.
It was a fun flick, and like it didn't deserve the crap that it got.
No, it didn't.
At all.
Well, people were expecting a Marvel movie, which is brightly lit, a bunch of explosions and action, and the storyline takes a back seat.
Doctor Strange was a cool flick.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange.
You gotta.
I will.
Ant-Man was good.
Ant-Man was good.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
But these are still fun movies. None of these movies were that serious.
That was Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier was not that serious.
Winter Soldier was like...
the one movie out of how many that Marvel done that were serious?
That's a bunch. That had the most serious tone about it, though.
And that's my favorite of the Marvel movies. What does that tell you? Had good storyline. The action was good.
Spy movie.
Everything. Doesn't matter that it was a spy movie. They just focused on the storyline, and the action went with it. I didn't feel like I was watching a movie that was like action scene. Okay, talk. Next action scene. Okay, talk. And it was just getting from one scene to the next. It seemed like the movie actually flowed.
Well, part of it, one of the things that you have to look at with this is you've got big wigs at Disney who are saying things like, "Hey, you gotta put in a bunch of battles in it."
Here's
or
the
whatever.
thing.
And then if the director doesn't do it,
if Marvel Studios, who I know is owned by Disney, but if they would step back and say, "Hey, let us do a movie the way we want to do it and make it the way we want to make it," you're still going to make a shit ton of money.
Well, you had Joss Whedon do that with the first Avengers movie.
And it made a shit ton of money.
It was a good movie.
It was okay.
It was good.
It was okay. Well, like, when it came out, I was very excited and I loved it. But looking back at it now, rewatching it now, it really was just a weird kind of MacGuffin movie that felt very disconjointed until the final battle.
The final battle at the end was the part that I really had a problem with.
Yeah.
But it made for a good Iron Man 3 segue.
It did.
I didn't like Iron Man 3, but it was a good segue.
You know who needs their own standalone movie? Hawkeye.
Hawkeye's in a good place. Like, character development-wise, he's in a cool place, and he's still mysterious enough.
Well, what if they just did the movie of him getting back home after being released from the prison? Just him trying to get back home to his wife and kids. He gets back home, and obviously she left a note saying, Hawkeye, we can't be together anymore, because that's kind of what happens.
It's over.
It's over, and that's what happens to Hawkeye. He gets divorced a lot.
All the time.
Who played his wife in Avengers 2?
I don't remember.
Wasn't it Kaylee, or it was... I
don't know the lady's name.
I don't either.
It was a... I would like to see either a Hawkeye movie or TV series.
Oh, yes, definitely. And I wish Scarlett Johansson would get a... I'd be okay if it was Hawkeye and Black Widow got their own
that'd
movie.
Be so much fun, man.
Yeah, like, I'd be okay with that.
But they're two characters, like, I feel like if you stick them together,
oh my God,
it's so much synergy, and it's just so, like...
The banter.
Yeah,
the banter
exactly.
back and forth would be awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, I would watch a Hawkeye Black Widow movie.
I think, because they've been talking about a Black Widow solo for forever, but I feel like if it happens, I feel like Hawkeye will have a large role in it.
I hope so. I'm going to be honest with you. I know I've said it time and time again, but I'm kind of getting burnt out on the Marvel superhero movies. And before I was burnt out on superhero movies, but I'm really excited to see what DC has to offer. I know the movies haven't been that great, but they're trying to figure it out now. And Wonder Woman, I think if Wonder Woman is a success and a good movie, that will put them on that straight and narrow to good movies.
I mean, Wonder Woman looks so badass.
It does look. It looks really good. It looks really good. Even my wife wants to see this movie.
You know how they hooked us in though.
Batman vs. Superman?
Battle scenes.
Yeah.
Like her trailer, the fighting that she's doing.
Not
with that. Like, with that, it doesn't even... You're like, dude, Wonder Woman's kicking everybody's ass. Do you care about the storyline at that point?
I do, because, like, the second trailer gave us more of the storyline. And she shows her wit and her humor, and I look forward to this. It looks like we're actually getting a well-rounded character, which is more than I can say we got from Batman and Superman in that movie.
Superman, they've already established a character.
Yes, but when you introduce a new Batman, like, I'm more excited for the Batman solo movie at this point.
Oh, yeah.
Because I want to see, Batman's been fighting crime for 20 years.
Yeah, he's an old man.
Yeah,
what happens?
Ben Affleck is directing, and he's doing some writing with it.
That guy's an awesome director, by the way.
We'll see. He got bad reviews on his new movie that just came out.
Yeah, but Gone Girl?
Not Gone Girl.
That's what I'm saying, though. But when he did Gone Girl, that was a freaking fantastic flick.
Live by Night or whatever it is.
Something like that.
Yeah, the gangster movie. I want to see it.
I'd watch it.
Yeah, I would too, in a heartbeat. So, here's what we need. First and foremost, Chris and I want to send a very heartfelt thanks out to everyone for coming out tonight and playing Red Dragon Inn.
Yes.
Ronnie Cobb. Carl the cosplayer.
Yeah, or Carlisi.
Carlisi is her new name.
Mike O'Neill.
Yeah. Andy Yang.
Level Freeman. Yep.
Joe Moore, Kelly Moore, Anthony, last name I don't know.
Nobles.
Anthony Nobles.
Cody
Tubbs, who was talking all sorts of trash about this Street Fighter tournament going on. This Entertain the Geeky presents the Battle Royale 2017. At Game Haven, which is located at... I should always have this ready to go, and I never do.
You're fired.
I quit. I just quit.
That's how it ended.
That's the end of us. Why did... There's a game...
All right, guys.
Entertain the Geeky Battle Royale, February 25th at 2 p.m. at Game Haven, which is 2518 Woodson Road, Overland, Missouri, 63114. We'll be playing a bunch of fighting games, and the cost is... The teams are 3, so we have teams of 3. Cost is $10 per person, $30 for a team. Take $5 off for each setup your team brings, so you can bring it down to $15 cost.
Yep.
Whew, that's a lot to say.
I want you guys to go ahead, head over to entertainthegeeky.com.
That's where all our contact information is.
Yeah, you can find us on our Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, all of our information there. We should have some YouTube content posted sometime this week, so we're super stoked to bring that to you.
We will start having regular updates on our website within the next week or two. We're still trying to figure out how to post and edit and do all that.
We're working out all the bugs.
We want to bring you the best nerd content we can give you, and we want to make sure that it's running smoothly.
Yeah, I mean that's it.
Now let's listen on a note real quick. Chris, I understand you had a passing away in the family, and I'd like to observe a moment of silence for your great uncle.
Thank you. All right, to make things a little bit lighter, guys, Red Dragon Inn kicked ass tonight.
Good job. And Ronnie Cobb, quit talking trash.
Yeah, so we had a couple of people had never played it before, or Ronnie needed a refresher. Carl wasn't super... Carlisi, sorry. The Carlisi had never played, so I was like, hey, let's sit you guys down and get you through a quick game. 3 people played. That game lasted fucking forever.
Yeah, it did.
Longer than the second game.
Yeah, it did.
Where we had 15 people or whatever.
Whatever it was.
It felt like 100.
It was pretty bad.
But, it's fun.
It was fun.
But we did let a hive mind into that game.
Yeah, no, we need to break that up.
Yeah, we fucked up.
But we sit down to play, and Ronnie Cobb, in his trash-talking wisdom...
Oh, my God.
He just says, ooh, I can't wait to win again.
Yeah. And then
Dick!
The best part about it is he's like, I wasn't even talking trash. Bullshit!
That's like the worst trash
Bullshit,
you could talk.
You weren't talking trash.
You didn't say any. You didn't drop it. You didn't say fuck you. You didn't say eat my shit. You didn't say anything. You didn't call us little bitches. You were so polite about your trash talking. That's what pissed us off, Ronnie Cobb.
Ronnie Cobb, you got fucked up.
You got fucked up game too, bitch.
No, we can't wait to do another game night. This is something we're going to do more of. Any regular listeners that aren't total creepos.
Or in France.
Or in France or Germany or wherever.
And even if you are, come on
fucking
by.
fly out, man. You can hang out with us.
I bring beer.
We did food tonight.
Yeah, it was a good time.
A bunch of finger food. It was
yeah, there was.
We're gonna do this again. It was a really good time. So yeah, play more games. Stay geeky.
Adios, guys.